My name is Morag. I'm the Executive Director of Women in Scotland Foundation. We aim to develop the inner skills of Scotland's young people so that they believe that they will and can do anything that they choose to do.
Okay, thank you very much. You were a participant on our very first and so far at the moment only ever Accelerator Programme. Could you just tell me what were the best bits about it, or what do you remember as the best bits about that time there?
For me, it was actually having 2 days away where all, in theory, I talked about or listened about was digital. Not only was there something niggling me at the back of my head from previous jobs that I knew that we needed to embrace digitally better, we would have to look at how we did things, irrespective of whether they were going to be digitally enabled. And therefore, we were at a stage where I knew there was something about we needed to look at processes and how they flow and where they're serving us, where they're serving our customers, etc. I just hadn't quite got my head around how I was going to do it. And then, of course, the service design piece came along, which was really interesting on the day. And through happenstance and the good faith of Stephen, the person who presented, I got 3 days pro bono from him, which is perfect. So that's helped us a lot in the way that I wanted to start that change process for us.
Next question from me is can you tell me about something that you've stopped doing as a result of the digital change or the digital enablement of your organisation? What have you?
Well, again, this was partly happenstance, or the fact that I managed to get on the programme at the right time. Mm-hmm. We decided that we needed to move office, and it was what was that office going to look like, and we'd already visited several, including SCVO, where we're now moved into. And I saw that as an opportunity to leave a lot behind. If you think about it strategically, we are actually handing things over, leaving things behind with other people to make impact, hopefully, on our behalf in the future. And so I'd already restructured, re-strategized. So I was putting forward new models for the operating model of the organisation, but they were just diagrams. They were just PowerPoint diagrams with me filling things in. So again, it brought it all to life, the fact that we literally made the decision to which of the office options to go for about the same time as the course. So what we've stopped doing loads. We've got rid of our office, we've sold the furniture, we've shut so much paper out, and we're not going to be paper oriented. I would not say paperless, because that never happens, but we don't intend, but the actual move has provided us with a great break point to say we're now going to be SharePoint, we're now going to look at these other things, but we need to take it slowly because it's quite a lot at one time. But so far we've moved in and we're now on SharePoint, and that's what we're using from now on. We just need to then hopefully get help from some of you guys about how we maximise using the different apps within that.
Just to kind of go back to the server a little bit, has that, presumably you were paying for that?
Yeah.
So has that, have you got money with that? Because you're not...
Yeah, because we also had an IT contractor who supported us on all our stuff, and we don't have him anymore. So that's a big saving. We think from this move, not just, and we'll hopefully make more savings, or certainly efficiencies, we may not think, but we've probably saved about £700 to £800 a month.
Okay. Which is, that's a member of staff, if in that terms, for me, in that terms, I would think about that,
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Anything else? Is there anything else you would like to say about your experience on the programme?
I suppose for me it just connected a lot of dots. You know how sometimes you go, I know this should all work together. Do you know that feeling? Going, I know I should be doing something about this. I know I should be, but how do I get the space? And actually, a course, a good old-fashioned course, can actually just be that bit that gives you the time and space to, and a bit of challenge from you guys and a bit of, oh, you could use this or that.
It is fascinating though, as you say, because I was like, I just wish I had somebody who could do this for me. That was my answer. It's like, I need someone, which possibly is still true, but it was the fact that we could, what I felt when I came away is I wasn't scared. Scared's not maybe the right word. I wasn't like thinking this was an enormous decision anymore. I just had to trust the fact that I come from a comms background originally. So I always used to say to my underlings at the time, I said, I don't need to be able to know how to produce a newspaper to get our word out in the right time in the right place. And it's a bit like that. So to lead that transformation, I do not need to understand how everything works. I just need to stick with being logical and paced and sensible and why are we doing this